Well, hello there to you all. This is the Clutterly Ridiculous channel coming to you again. I've been a little bit, quite busy with doing some things over the course of the past week or two. But this is a video today that is going to highlight the negative on the surface but positive on the inside thing about changing the way that you live your life. And this is me basically coming to you to say I apologize for not having a video the last week and a half, or whatever it's been, 2 weeks. My motivation kind of took a tank. I don't know all the parameters behind it. I feel that there's a good possibility that life sometimes just seems to bring some sort of hesitancy in your life. It takes a long time to change a pattern that has been a part of your life for a long time. And it's been pretty much a failure on my part in the process. This is not a video that I would like to make all the time, but there's lessons to be learned. There's positives to be discovered through the process of changing the way that the minimalizing and or decluttering tactics that you use are employed. And so, though there's a negative in saying that it was a failure and my efforts weren't really there this week and I was lacking motivation, none of which are excuses. I don't even have reasons. I generally tend to not make excuses, but I might talk about reasons. But getting back into the positive aspects, I had to remind myself that it's a difficult thing. And so what I did was, my garbage day was on Thursday, which was yesterday. So what I did was I took stuff that I was debating on whether to keep, and one of my nemesises, yeah, I guess that's a word, is when I purchase something such as my iPad stand or speakers or whatever. I don't know if it's an OCD thing, but I keep the boxes that things come in case I need to ship them back for some reason, or if I'm selling something, I have the box. Now, I kept my boxes for my speakers, my Harman Kardon speakers, and I'm glad I did because I'm selling them. If anybody wants to, if you're interested in it, just leave a comment and I'll be able to talk to you about it. But so what I did was I went against my natural bend and I threw those boxes away, and I got rid of some other stuff that was not really giveaway things. I had, as you remember, I had dishes and I was hemming and hawing about them. There was this big pile of these old dishes that I had, and I got brutal. They're gone. It's probably not the thing that I would suggest to all people, but it became such a triggered thing for me. And I'll use the word depressing thing to me. It became such a thing where I was thinking about it all the time. I just didn't have the motivation. So I got real, I got brutal, they're gone. And for some others, they may have been able to maybe take those to donate them or whatever, which is that's my first default. But I didn't do that because I started to realize that the mindset and that, I'll say the word addictiveness to my clutter was strong. So I decided to be stronger than that clutter. I decided to be more powerful than the thing that was trying to hold sway over my heart and my life and my mind. It's got to go. So there is lessons to be learned here. There are things that I'm still minimalizing that are going to be hard ground to break. But that's fine. It's perfectly okay. Because a change of life and a change of mind, it takes time, it takes effort, and sometimes it takes a lot of pain to change those things that you find to be not appealing. So there you have it. So the good things that are coming from the process is that my house is becoming more and more in order. It's something that is a difficult thing for me because I want to go and do other things, but getting the house in that state of minimalism has become such a high point in my life that it's difficult for me to go any place and do anything. I always want to come back here to get it going, and it's just merely a thing where sometimes you just have to push through, and that's what I'm trying to do. So a negative video on the title and the timber, but it's also a positive because realizing where you need to be and realizing where you presently are is the only way that you can go to your goal. Is you have to know what that is. You have to have a goal in order to meet a goal or to set it. My goal is to have my house in a state of minimalism. I've gone in the past 2 days. My motivation is not exactly back to full bore, but I just pushed through and I got a whole bunch of stuff done. So there we are. And it's not always rainbows and unicorns. Sometimes it's mud and dust. But that's okay, because it just helps you to have a better resolve and to see things for what they are. I found myself slipping back into my mindset that I can't get rid of this or that because I might need it the same day or the next week. I'm in the process of breaking those things. I'm in the process of making sure that I no longer have that mindset, and in the process of seeing the goal being worth all of the effort that goes into obtaining it. Okay, there we are. I'm going to be doing some more videos this week to try and make up for what I've been lackluster in. And so together we'll continue to do this journey, and we'll talk more about the mindset, and I'm going to think about this process that I've been going through, and I'll come to a better resolution. I didn't want to talk about it until I have a better handle on exactly what has happened. All right, till next time, keep on keeping on, and I'll see you later.